Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. How are you all? Hope that all of you are healthy and safe by the grace of Almighty Allah. This is Hasina Afroz, Assistant Professor of Milestone College, Department of Home Science. Today, I am going to start a new lesson on chapter 15. Our today's topic is impact of lines on clothing. From this lesson, you can know impact of lines on clothing, classification of line, impact of dot on clothing. You already know which are the art elements of textile. Line is one of the art elements. Let's have a look impact of lines on clothing. Line is a strong art element to increase the beauty of clothing. There is an assembling of various lines on clothing. Use of lines on clothing can cause apparent changes in the physical structure of the person who wears it, such as it brings about a tall look, sometimes short look, sometimes bulky look, and sometimes slim look. The minor drawbacks of physical feature can be hidden through the proper arrangement of lines and textile texture. Lines are basically two types. Lines are basically how many types? Two types. Straight line and curved line. Again, the line is divided into 6 parts depending on its movement. For example, straight line, horizontal line, curved line, oblique line, zigzag line. Every line has its some own features which affect much on physical structure, height, face and neck. It is possible to express the personality beautifully, concealing physical defect through the thoughtful selection and proper arrangement of these lines. Straight line. It indicates honesty, courage, intensity, and objective endeavors. Generally, this line increases the length of anything apparently. So, for bulky and short size girls, use of vertical long lines is appropriate. It brings about a tall look in the design of clothing and the person who is this clothing looks tall. Horizontal line. The feeling of rest and comfort come through those lines. The clothing of these lines is suitable for a tall and thin person. The line is suitable for tall person but not short person. It clothing's about a wide look in the design of clothing, and the person wearing such clothes looks apparently short. Then curved line. Curved lines indicate softness, smoothness, and promptness. These lines reduce the length of the person who wears such type of clothes, but it brings rhythm and creates gloominess when the curve is downward, and upward curve lines indicate joy and delight. Oblique line. It indicates restraint. What is indicated by oblique line? Restraint. It is possible to bring tall and short look by various uses of these lines on clothes. If the oblique lines are upward, thin and near, the person with this clothing looks tall. On the other hand, if they are downward, wide and not near, the person will look bulky and short. Do you understand that? I repeat it. If the oblique lines are upward, thin and near, the person with this clothing looks tall. On the other hand, if they are downward, wide and not near, the person will look bulky and short. Look at the pictures. Do you look zigzag lines dress? These lines plays dual role. Which line indicate or play dual role? Zigzag line. Sometimes a person looks tall and sometimes looks short and bulky depending on the size and direction of zigzag line. Do you understand, my student? Okay. Look at the impact of dot on clothing. Dot is also an artistic element. Dot is the building block of any art. Which is the building block of any art? Dot. Dot can be big, small, fat or thin. There is line on everything around us, and thin line is created from dot. When a small dot gets motion, a line, size and texture can be formed from that. Again, Texture can be created through a new feeling with the combination of so many small dots, and it is called stippling. I repeat it. Texture can be created through a new feeling with the combination of so many small dots, and it is called stippling. It is possible to bring rhythm in clothing with the repetition of dots. Look at your today's classwork. Which is the root of any art? Dot is the building block of any art. What is indicated by oblique lines? Oblique line indicates restraint. How many parts are lines divided into depending on its movement? 6. What is indicated by curved lines? Curved lines indicate softness, smoothness, and promptness. Which line plays dual role? Zigzag line. Read attentively and learn the lesson properly. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.